Hello, beautiful souls, divine beings. Welcome in this lovely space with me. Today I feel guided to do another collective reading. And there is a collective energy that is very strong now, and this is one of grief. It's like collectively we are going through a grieving process. It's a collective purge. So, feelings of sadness, feelings of grief, feelings of loss, they can show up at any time, and it's about just allowing these feelings to be there because it's a collective purge. It's collectively we are making space. These feelings come up to be released so we can make space for this new energy to enter. And it's about not identifying with it. It's also not about looking for reasons why you are sad, because it can pop in at any moment. And what we do then is we try to find a reason why we are sad. And maybe we can find some reasons, but it's not about finding the reason for it. Because if you feel sad and you find a reason for it, then it's not only about that specific situation. If you feel sadness or grief for a certain reason that you can find now, the feeling that is beneath it, the sadness, the grief, the feeling of loss that is beneath it, is all the loss, all the sadness, all the grief from all lifetimes, but also collectively. It's just all coming up. So there is no reason in trying to find a reason in it. Just allow these feelings to be there. Hold a loving space for yourself. Don't identify with these feelings. Just allow them to be there. Be with them. Hold space for them. And know that it's just collectively a purging that we are doing. So again, hold space for yourself. Hold a loving space for yourself, and know that if you cry, or if you scream, or if you find a way to let them out, it's a way of releasing them. And that's what we should do with it. Just hold space for it. Again, don't identify with it. Don't go dwell in it. Just allow it to be there. And if you allow it to be there, if you hold space for it, you will also notice that it will slowly, slowly fade out. It's like these waves coming in, and they can come at any given moment. So just allow it to be there. Don't judge it. Don't identify with it. Just allow it to be there. And be sweet, be loving, be caring for yourself. And remind yourself that it's making space for beautiful things to enter. Okay, let's see. Collective, beautiful collective. In the moments in between, like I say, this can show up at any given moment. And it comes in waves. So the grieving process comes through, we hold space for it, and then it fades again. So the wave comes, the wave goes. And when the wave goes, it's possible you will feel extremes. Like you feel deeply sad, you hold space for it, the sadness leaves, and then suddenly you can feel extremely joyful. And it's giving, what is the word? It's giving a little taste of what is coming. So these extremes are very present. From extreme sadness into extreme joy. And when these moments of extreme joy, when they enter, or bliss or peace, or the feelings that are pleasant for you, the feelings that you enjoy to feel, when they rise, when these waves come, be grateful for it. Be grateful for it and fully go into it. When they fade again, don't worry about that, because we are really in this moment of waves, different waves that are coming in and going out. But again, if the waves come in from the pleasant experiences, the pleasant feelings, be grateful and be fully in there. And don't worry if they fade, because they will come again. It's just giving tastes of what is possible and of what is coming. And this can go very fast. The waves can come very fast, sometimes a little bit slower, but for most of us, it comes in quite an accelerated tempo. And there it's again, I keep on coming back to that, surrender to it. Whatever wave comes in, surrender to that wave. But don't identify with the feelings that are unpleasant to feel. And don't judge them. Again, collectively, we are purging out everything we do not need anymore, and everything that is based on illusion. We are purging out the grief, the sadness, the loss of generations. It's all coming up now. And as we are one being, all of us are feeling this, consciously or unconsciously. So just surrender to any wave that's coming in for you now. And whatever wave comes in for you, you can handle. Otherwise, it would not be your wave. So just catch the wave, ride it. When you fall, get up again, ride the next wave. That's what we do now. Ace of Cups, bottom of the deck. There is a lot of feeling. We are feeling a lot. King of Cups. A lot of feelings. And there is also something about mastering these feelings or being a leader over these feelings. In the sense of consciously choosing what do you want to take with you and what do you want to let go of. What do you want to release? So this is a state of leadership over your own experiences. To consciously choose. This is what I want. This resonates with me. This doesn't resonate with me. I don't reject it. I just say no to it and I don't identify with it. When these feelings of sadness come up, these feelings of grief, these feelings of loss, again it comes through Four of Pentacles with the Tower. Don't hold on to these feelings. And don't think when they come up, when a strong wave comes up, Don't think that you are not making any progress. Don't go dwell in these feelings. Because again, it's being moved, which makes us to feel all these feelings, but it's about releasing them. Just allow them to be there, give them a space to be there. The parenting yourself. And don't grab that. With the Four of Pentacles, I feel it's an energy of holding on, but here it really feels like don't identify with that. Don't go into it and start and then allow your mind to go into, why do I feel like this? What is the reason for this? Why that? Did I not work through that already? Why? Stop. Stop. Just hold space and comfort yourself. It's okay you feel like that. It's okay you feel like that. It's just a purge, just a release, just a letting go of, which makes us feel it. It will go away. It's just a wave. Two of Swords coming out here, and again I feel this surrender in here. And making, also with the King of Cups, making these conscious choices of whatever wave comes in, to choose this one or this wave of feelings I want to release. I don't want to take with me. It does not serve me anymore. When a joyful wave comes in, this one I want to take with me. This one I want to experience more of. This one I am super grateful for. This one I choose to take with me. Archangel Michael is coming through also very strong here. So whomever feels connected with the angels, call in Archangel Michael. Call him in also to cut certain cords. The same with this one I don't want to take with me anymore. Archangel Michael, guide me through this process. The angels, they are carrying us through all of this. And I also feel a lot of you are starting or already sensing the presence of these beings that are not from this earthly plane. The experience of them, the veil is getting thinner and thinner and thinner. And I feel the experience coming through very strongly, like being carried in these godly wings. Something higher than yourself is carrying you through all of this. And when you experience that, be grateful. Always remember to be grateful. This is such a powerful way of being. Gratitude. And even if you're not in gratitude, they are still there. Always. But again, I really feel their presence coming in, and I also feel that you are experiencing that. Maybe you cannot put it into words, which is also not necessary, and even impossible in a sense. But if you are doubting about certain experiences and you think it's beyond this world, it is. It is. You are being carried and you are being supported and you are being guided by beings that are not from this world. All of us. Death, strong rebirth, strong transformation. That, the Nine of Wands, the High Priestess and Justice. Strong transformation from these wounded warriors, all these old wounds, again, the purging, the collective grieving process is a grieving of many, many, many generations. And this wounded warrior is being triggered in there. And with the high priestess next to it, it's again this, see this from the highest possible perspective, or at least from a higher perspective. Keep on seeing whatever wounds are being triggered now from a place of the fact that I feel them, the fact that they come up is an opportunity for me to release them. Don't suppress them. Just allow everything to be there. And justice. Justice is coming through for all. But also with this justice, I also feel here this, do your best to stay with yourself in a balanced state. And with that, I feel this, don't stay centered, stay within your own balanced place, your own center, and don't allow any wave to pull you out of your center. It will, no, but always come back to this center, always come back to your balance. And keep on seeing it from the highest possible perspective, or at least a higher perspective. And also know that it's collectively we are going through this. You are not alone in this. We are all in this together. All of us. We are all going through this, consciously or unconsciously. And the best way to go through this is by surrendering to it. Resistance will create more suffering, and we have suffered enough. The identification with the grieving also creates suffering. So catch yourself if you identify with it. Catch yourself, pull yourself out, and remind yourself it's just a wave. Again, parenting, it's okay to feel like that. It's okay to feel like that. But that feeling is not me. It's not what I am. But I allow it to be there, and I give it love. And by giving it love, I also give it the space to be released. Imagination is also here, and I feel here this, whenever in between all the waves, and peace, beautiful, and acceptance, beautiful. So in between the waves of strong feelings, of strong emotions, sorry for this, that's better. In between the waves of strong feelings coming in and out, you will notice that there are moments of stillness and moments of peace within, in between. So what can you do with these moments? You can just enjoy the peace, you can enjoy the stillness, and be grateful for the peace, be grateful for the stillness. Also decide, I want to take this with me, this peace, this stillness that is there. But you can also use these moments to go into your visions, to go into your dreams, to bathe in these feelings, to intensify the message you are sending out about what do you want to take with you, what do you want to commit to. Acceptance, so accept. This is again this feeling of surrender. Accept whatever is coming to you. Accept however situations are now. Just acceptance. Acceptance, surrender. It creates a space of peace. It creates a space of stillness. And it creates a canvas for creation. What I also feel in here to say for some, again, this process of I forgive, release, let go, surrender. When these waves come in, we can do the parenting, but we can also do the conscious choice making, what also came through already, being this leader. What I feel here to repeat is when you are doing this releasing work and you consciously choose to release certain experiences or certain energies out of your system, remind yourself to refill. Whatever you let go of, refill with what you want to experience. I am learning to accept the things that I cannot change. Again, it's about this surrender into whatever comes up, whatever your situation now is. If you want to change something, although it doesn't feel so much related now in this, in the action of now, but it's, maybe it is for some, otherwise it would not come through, but it's just, it's more about a knowing of whatever. I lost it. If it comes back, it was important. If it doesn't come back, it's not important in this moment. That is also a form of acceptance. Instead of trying to change something, just accept it for what it is. That's what I wanted to say. If you come to a state of acceptance, this is the base, the foundation for change. You first accept how things are. Whatever your situation is, I accept how it is. You see what just happened? I wanted to say something, and of course I want to remember what I want to say, but I lost it. So I let it go. I accepted it for what it was, and there the message came back. So it's in this moment of acceptance that whatever is important will come to you. When you come to a place of acceptance, your mind also calms down. Your mind and your human self also, it's a way of releasing control. And when you can release control, or when you release control, this higher power has more space to come in and to guide you through. A lot is happening in the unseen now. It's like when you look into Mother Earth, what we see with our human eyes when, for example, a tree, the seed from a tree sprouts out of the earth. The process that happened before the moment that it actually sprouts, that it comes out of the surface, out of the ground, into the light, into the sunlight. The process that happened before and all the connection that is there underground is massive. There is a massive network and all is connected. But for our human eyes, this process is mainly unseen. And I also feel that in here. There is so much happening now beneath the surface. And soon this will all sprout. Soon this will all come to the light. Soon it will break through the surface of the earth into the light, where it will be actually seen also with our human eyes. But now there is a lot happening beneath the surface, and into the realms that we are, most of us, not yet capable of seeing, but we will. But a lot is happening. A lot is happening. But don't try to analyze that. Again, now it's just about catching these waves, whatever wave comes up, catch it, ride it to the best of your ability. Don't identify with any sadness, with any grief, with any feelings of loss. Parent yourself. Make conscious choices about what you want to take with you and what does not serve you anymore. And the animal allies are also coming through here, 2929 when I looked on the timer, which is 1111. Again, this big portal, big gateways. So a lot is coming through. Again, the veil is very thin. What I said before, there is a lot happening beneath the surface, but there is so much also happening in the cosmos. And the veil is very thin. And it's peeking through in moments. And it's going to accelerate more and more. The animal allies are also coming through here. And to come back, if you hear any sounds, it's funny also, nicely synchronized. because we speak about animal allies, and she starts to to make funny noises. She's dreaming. Um, these moments of grief and sadness, the animals are amazing, amazing comforters. So seek out, if you have pets, or just go into nature. Animals are everywhere, you know, everywhere. If you lay in the grass, it's full of life. Look into the sky, it's full of life. But I really feel this is my personal experience, the hugs, the cuddles with my dog, for example. It's such a place of comfort, and it's so pure. And I also feel that for some here, if you are in these moments, it can also be helpful to just cuddle up with your animal. No words needed, just being, being together and sharing your energy. What else is here? There's one more, two more. This one. Joy. Again, remind yourself whenever these waves come in from things that, or from feelings and experience that you enjoy, be grateful. Be grateful for them. And remind yourself with a sense of excitement that more of that is coming. And the more you consciously choose for that, the more you will experience of that, the more you will experience from that. So be grateful and invite it in. And go fully into it when you have these moments of joy, of bliss, of happiness. Be grateful and fully enjoy it. Ride that wave. You are the universe comes through. 2911 Gateway. Do your utmost best to look at everything from the highest possible perspective at this time. It will all make sense soon. But it's not about trying to understand, it's just allowing everything to be there, allowing everything to show up as it shows up, and ride any wave that comes in. Okay, my beautiful collective, this is what I have for you. I hope this was helpful. I hope you enjoyed the reading. And I'm sending all of you lots of love, lots of light, lots of peace and blessings for each and every one.